Next, I want to invite Jasmina De Leon Gill. They are immigration law student and also a case manager for MORE, one of the partnering organizations that fight for immigrant rights and human rights in Central Falls and all across the state. Jasmina?
Hi everyone, and thank you for having me here. My name is Yasmina and I'm here on behalf of the Alliance to Mobilize Our Resistance, known as AMOR. We are an alliance of grassroots organizations providing community support in Rhode Island and resisting state-sponsored violence. In 2019, AMOR launched its campaign to shut down Wyatt after the leadership in Central Falls announced that the Wyatt Detention Center had entered into a new agreement to detain people for ICE. The campaign was AMOR's response to this announcement, stemming from our work to end ICE agreements in Massachusetts and detain Rhode Islanders. It was also our commitment to continue supporting Central Falls community members, including those inside those walls. Since then, we have organized a lot of different events and demonstrations to demand accountability and raise awareness. At the end of 2019, AMOR began to receive calls and requests for support from people inside. In the span of a few months, AMOR was able to pay the bonds and secure the release for 3 individuals and collaborate with the Boston Immigrant Justice Accompaniment Network for the release of 3 more. In November 2020, during election week, we marched through the streets of Central Falls chanting to shut down the Wyatt and spreading word of the Wyatt, what the Wyatt truly is, and the monstrosities they've committed. Through the march, we provided mutual aid packages with essential supplies for community members. We also successfully shut down the Wyatt for a few hours during that same week. On April 4th, 2020, 60 people detained by ICE at the Wyatt launched a hunger strike to demand safer conditions and their release amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The Wyatt staff responded, retaliating against the hunger strikers by cutting off phone access and placing people into isolation. On the 21st, the first case of COVID-19 in the Wyatt was reported. As of October 28th, 18% of the population held hostage at the Wyatt Detention Center have COVID-19. This is a public health crisis. We need to take all steps to shut down the Wyatt, and that's why we are here today in support of this effort. As a coalition that includes and works with people that were previously incarcerated or are currently behind bars, AMOR wholeheartedly denounces all cages and all forms of incarceration. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jasmina, and for the work that AMOR does